doing stand up. Alright, so just to get y'all warned. Some of my material may be a bit ethnically slanted, okay? Some of it. But it's okay, alright, because there's an app for that. Alright, this is 2012, you don't have to draw diagrams, explain stuff anymore, there's an app for that. Just go to the Play Store and get your Panera app. That's right, the Panera app for all your white bread misconceptions of what culture folks is talking about. Now, the free version, works on black folks and Mexicans. But for $3.99, you get the one that works on black folks, all Hispanics, Asians, and Jews, but only if they go to synagogue, because otherwise they're just plain old white folks who have no culture. It's a Panera app, and I'm looking for all this sponsorship because I need all the help I can get. Like I said, everybody, hi, my name is Fiend. I'm Fiend, but don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I am not an addict, okay? Addicts relapse. Addicts go to meetings. Addicts have sponsors and everything. When you say what's crack-a-lacking, that's probably me in the bathroom with a 50 chunk, you dig? But that's not what I'm here to talk about today. Actually, I need therapy. That's why I'm up here, because I need therapy. So I'm going to tell y'all about my mother. My mom, she was a loving woman. She loved whipping my ass so much. Her name is Lovey. God has jokes, and I was her favorite punchline. I swear, she could come home from church. She could come home from a good day at work. She could come out the bathroom. And as soon as she see me, I'm caught sitting there looking like my daddy, and she'll whack up side the head. And it get kind of frustrating, the 5, 6, 8-year preteen, getting smacked upside the head all the time. So you ask, you say, what I do wrong? And she said, you know what you did? And I said, nah, I was sitting there watching cartoons. Smack upside the head again. That's for lying to me. Now be quiet and go to your room before I give you something to cry about. That's the, don't, anyway. But by the way, my mom, she had postpartum depression. Yeah, she was paranoid schizophrenic. I could never do anything right. And her postpartum depression and her Christ complex, I found out when I was 13, 14 years old, that meant that I was demon possessed. Needless to say, I had a hard time growing up. I mean, she's still a sociopath, but now she's also a minister, which leads me to the conclusion that Jesus ain't for everybody. Some people need therapy. I mean, they say a guy who has a poor relationship with his mother has bad relationships with women everywhere. I guess that's why all my girlfriends are prostitutes, drug addicts, or just plain God bless crazy. Which is weird, because my mom, she never entertained men, or she never did drugs or entertained men. But since she started preaching, I quit going to church, because I'm scared of lightning, and I hate snakes. But despite all that, I still love me some dark-skinned women. Black of the berry, the sweet of the juice. I'm telling you. Now, I ain't but 5'7.5" in cowboy boots and lips. When I was in West Texas, I used to date this 6-footer named Jan. Now, everybody know black-ass, long-titty Jan. She has some weed from Mr. Sonny. Old school player pimp. Old school player pimp. I used to think they call her Turbo Jan because, you give her a package, she hustling it so fast, because her name rang bells on the street. Her name rang bells. You hear me? Nah, they call her Turbo Jan as in, that's a turbo jet black ass woman there. My girl. 6'2". I used to climb in that coochie like a jungle gym in the playground. I used to climb like a tree in the backyard. Give me some sugar, baby. And she had long National Geographic titties. Titties so long, she had something between her titties that most women don't have. Her navel. Cause she my big old bitch. I call her Bob, and black ass Jan, she would blush and smile like the crescent moon. I call her Bob, And then she would bat her eyes like twinkle, twinkle, little star. I swear, I could look in her smiling face, I could read my horoscope. If you don't believe love exists, you don't believe love exists. You just ain't seen me in my 6-foot ass you black Ast Jan having dinner at the IHOP on Friday night. But I reminisce. I got me a new girlfriend. I recently started dating a deaf girl. And I don't know who's crazier, me or me. You know, I mean, she's the one that gets a disability check, but not because she's crazy, because she's deaf. She's a schizophrenic too. And sometimes I wonder, how does she know when she's hearing voices? Because that's why I got me a deaf girl, because she don't say no and she can't ask for money. I take her to the hotel room, you know, get a bottle of liquor. She act like, little pussy ain't free. That's when I pull out the crack cocaine. I bet you get naked now. I call her Squeaky Fingers, my girl. But drugs is not my biggest problem. You know, my biggest problem, drugs is just a symptom of a deeper issue. Okay, my biggest problem, all right, I'm gonna get personal, is I'm a woman trapped in a man's body. I know what you're thinking. But it's cool.
Me too.
It's cool because I'm a dyke. I'm not, you know, like other dyke women, you know, because these dyke bitches out here, you know, because I do have a man's body, so I don't have to buy a strap-on. And if I decide to go jogging or shooting basketball in afternoons, I don't never have to wear a sports bra. Burned that years ago. And my clitoris is about 8 to 9 inches bigger than average. However, from a higher moral perspective, and unlike a lot of these lipstick lesbians you see around town, I can honestly say I've never been with a man. Except for these guys that try to pick me up late at night and want to give me some head. But a sister could use $20, $50 every now and again. And it's not the same thing. Because like any other dyke, I don't want to see another grown man's dick unless he's in the corner jacking it while I'm in bed banging his wife. But that's why people get me confused. They get me confused because on the outside, I might look like a not so tall but attractive guy with a crooked smile and a quirky sense of humor. But inside, I'm just a grown-ass woman who still likes to play with dolls. All right, everybody, I'm Fiend.